We are gathered here today to mourn the death of Adobe Flash. Even though it's not technically dead as of the time this video will go live, but it is on its deathbed awaiting Adobe's lethal injection. But besides that, Adobe Flash's end of life is almost here. So today, let's remember all the great things it has accomplished in its life. All the amazing browser games we got to play instead of doing work on school computers. Not me, I was a good student. And of course, it even started so many careers, as many people who started off making simple Flash games would go on to become proper indie developers. All this great stuff, and it's all coming to an end. So today, let's remember all that Flash has done for us. But let's rewind for a second. What on earth is even going on here? Why is Flash slicing out one of its best known products? Why on earth would he do it? And what exactly does it mean to you, the average Joe or Jodette? Well, that's what we'll be discussing in this video. So I'm taking off this trench coat, the beginning gag is over, and this thing is super warm. Anyway, if you don't know, because you've been living under a rock for the last few years, and to be honest, with everything going on in the world right now, I don't blame you, Adobe Flash is going away. It was basically a browser plugin that allowed people to run interactive content in the browser, and Adobe announced that as of December 31st, 2020, they're just end-of-lifing it, which means no additional support, no security patches, nothing after this date. So the main question to answer is, why? Probably next to Photoshop, Flash is Adobe's most known product. Why on earth would they be getting rid of it? Well, because as much as we all love Flash, nowadays it has become kind of redundant, with newer technologies like HTML5 pretty much taking its place, especially since those technologies come bundled with browsers and aren't a separate plugin you need to install owned by a third party. So for years now, the usage of Flash has been declining, and it's becoming rather old and, well, just redundant in a world where so many newer alternatives exist. So Adobe have decided just to stop development because it's just becoming useless to most people. So what exactly does that mean though? What will happen on December 31st? Will no one even notice that Adobe end-of-life Flash? Or will it be what most people imagined Y2K will look like, with the whole internet basically going down and we're back in the dark ages? Well, one important thing to remember is that they are just end-of-lifing it. They're not banning it or, banishing it from this mortal plane, no. You can still use it afterwards, it just won't be getting any feature updates or security updates, but despite that, you could use it freely. But there is one issue. Because of the fact that there will be no new updates, most major browsers have already announced that they will be removing Adobe Flash from their browsers. Or your main ones like Chrome, Edge and Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari. I haven't checked on an Opera since about 2010, but I would assume they're doing it as well. However, thankfully there are alternatives out there. Even though Adobe will be doing their best to make sure that people won't be using Flash, removing any download pages from the site, meaning that you could only get Flash Player and other Flash plugins through third-party sites, people have already started making tools to allow you to run Flash content in a software that's not a browser, which means that you can continue to enjoy tons and tons of Flash content that has been produced over the years. So, it's a win-win, if not for one thing, because they stated that they will block the Flash Player from playing Flash content from 12th of January 2021. We don't know exactly what that will mean, but it's likely that you won't be able to use any online connected Adobe Flash players. So for example, stuff in browser and stuff connected online, because they can't control Flash players that aren't always online. So if for whatever reason you want to continue to play Flash content, play Flash games or whatever else, just any Flash content, then as long as you have some offline way of doing it, then you should be fine, in theory. I mean, Adobe can be a pretty evil company, so who knows what kind of lengths they'll go to try and stop people from playing Flash content. On the Q&A page for the Adobe Flash end of life thing, they make it pretty clear that they don't want anyone to use Flash in 2021. So we'll see what kind of lengths they go to. Because we're talking about a company here that can be so blind at times that they even specifically say that you're not allowed to use the term Photoshop as a verb. Literally, they literally made a statement saying that people aren't allowed to use the term Photoshop as a verb. Yeah, good luck enforcing that on Adobe. It's not like a term that's pretty prevalent in today's society, but whatever. Anyway, let me know what you think of the sad demise of Flash, and let me know how you will be commemorating its demise. And of course, while you're in the comments, remember to press F to pay respects as well. And hey, if you also want to maybe support me for this awesome memorial service for Adobe Flash, to maybe check out my Patreon, because doing $1 a month goes a long way in helping my channel and allows you to make way better videos on way more interesting topics, so the link to that will be down in the video description below. And also, I'd love to thank all my Patreons: Gavin Burns, LKB, Naomi Sushi, Ryan, Tiffany Jacobs, and Wolfie. Thank you all so much. Also, while you're here, maybe check out my Discord if you want to talk to me or others about this or whatever else really. And also, if you're planning to buy anything from Amazon, check out our Amazon associates links, which will also be down there in the video description, because if you buy anything from them, we get some the money, you don't pay anything extra, so it's a win-win. But anyway, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye everyone, goodbye.